My name is Marco Dominic Gonzalez. I'm just going through a couple of videos. I'm going to post them on YouTube. I'm missing my favorite sport, or one of my favorite sports. Tennis, Nadal. Dude, I'm like, Nadal's winning, man. I'm like, yes. Djokovic is so good. But they have such a rivalry. Oh my God, I love tennis, man. Again, my favorite tennis player growing up was John McEnroe, and he actually got the job to commentate. So it's like, it's a great nostalgic thing for me when I watch tennis. You know, it's like my favorite tennis player as a kid, and then I'm watching, these guys play the best of their ability, man, and I love it. Anyway, again, I'm starting to get a little buzz now, and I feel good. I'm not in a bad mood. I started, prior to making these videos, I was kind of talking to myself, talking about my script being stolen, and I made videos on that already, and I had another script idea, and I'm like, well, you know what, dude? When you don't know what kind of government intrusion you're under, you just don't know. There could be a Snowden type of individual watching your video saying, well, that's a good idea. I'll pitch that. My cousin, sister, brother is in the movie industry, and then you just would never know. See, what protects somebody? Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm a writer. What protects anybody from that government intrusion to say, well, man, that's a great idea. I'll pitch that and I'll make money. And then the individual just is further victimized. Again, my script, The Burning Man, was stolen. It was made into a film. I'm not going to say that here because I still want to investigate that. I have said it by myself in private conversations. Obviously, I'm going to post this, so this will be public. But I've made it very clear in private conversations to you know what, that is my script, that is my film, and I want to investigate that. And I want to know what the controversy around me was prior to me coming here, and that kind of, does anybody have knowledge of my script, The Burning Man, being made into that film? But I have to investigate it. Obviously, I'm in poverty and I can't do that. Remember, that script was marketed in, basically right when I got here in 2009, so I'm like, something is really going on that is bad. And but anyways, I don't know until I investigate it. All I know is that a coincidence? It's not a coincidence, but is it? I have to investigate it. And I don't know if people will be honest. I have to know, what is the hype? What was the hype at that time? What's the hype now, man? So I know, or can I even get a private investigator to be honest? I need to hire a lawyer for that one case, man. And again, the movie house can either litigate or we can settle out. But that movie made a lot of money. And I wrote that script in 1999. And I also copyrighted, I believe, I sent the third draft for a copyright. I was reworking my third draft for a very long time. I want to say I sent the third draft for a copyright in 2007. And then reworking my third draft. But it's basically the same premise. So I'm like, okay, I have, and when did I do my second draft? I want to say I copyrighted my second draft in 2004, 2003, 2004. I don't. I have to. Again, my papers are missing, so it's like that becomes a hearsay. It's like, okay, everything becomes a hearsay when my documentation's not there. I know my third draft. When you like do when you write a script and you do if I'm doing a third draft addendum to my original draft, I have to fill out the paperwork and then it gets recopyrighted to that third draft. It takes like a year, close to a year. And I remember I started that in about 2007, and then I continued to rework that draft into other drafts. But it was basically the same premise. Anyways, I need to go back and have an investigation. Okay, let's go to the copyright. Let's go. Who had access? Who read my script that could pitch that to somebody that pitched it to make that film? Anyway, I'm talking on a train of thought. I'm catching a little buzz. I'm getting off track on where I was going, but I was having this script conversation prior to making these videos, and I got upset and agitated, so basically I'm drinking the beer at the same type of feeling that I had at that time. I was upset about my circumstance when I drank the first beer 4 years ago. I don't know.